What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Skip, aka Kurt. You know what's going on. My bad, some tech issues and all that other stuff. Y'all know what's up. I'm trying to work through them. This one is just gonna be quick, man, cause I'm not feeling what went down tonight with the Kings game. All right. Look, man. Two teams got done wrong tonight. All right. We're gonna talk about us first. Let me run down the stats. Like I told y'all, it's not gonna be an enjoyable one tonight, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna come do my thing for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the takes. I'm gonna give y'all what happened, but your boy is not happy at all about what happened, and my bad if I start dropping the choice words, but this was a sham. It was a sham. And I'm not gonna say that the Kings didn't make mistakes. We didn't play a perfect basketball game, but I'm gonna say it because Luke Walton and the rest of the King squad can't say it. When the refs, yo, the refs. But let's talk about it. Let me get myself situated and composed so I can give y'all this take. Let me back this music down just a little bit. There we go. All right, so. Oh shoot, hold up, my phone. All right, so here we are. Y'all know the final score: Lakers 99, Kings 97. You got your leaders here, and we're gonna get to the score per quarter. We're gonna talk about all that stuff again. We didn't play a perfect game, but here you go. So, Buddy Hield led it for us with 21 points. LeBron with 29. Buddy had 8. Bron had 7. Harrison Barnes was holding it down with the assist. Brown, of course, did his thing with assists and got 11. He's a high IQ player, likes to distribute. AD, being the monster that he is, with 4 blocks. Bogey with 2 steals, so that was what we have for defense. I'm going to jump straight into this immediately. Basically, in here, let me make sure that we still rolling. Yeah, we good. All right. I'll give us a little more volume on the music. So we can see field goal percentage, Kings did really good. We shot, almost 2% better than them from the field. Let's round it up and just say 44%. We shot 2 more buckets. We made 1 more bucket. It was close. They weren't far behind, obviously. 3-point is another thing I want to point out just because I went really hard on Luke Walton just last week. I went really, really hard on Luke Walton. And, I want to give him his props for getting us to shoot more threes. Like we said, we were, league leader and top 5 in the league for 3-point shooting last year percentage, but we were lower in the totem pole, as I've talked about before, for volume. When we shot it well, we shot it efficiently, but we didn't shoot enough. Luke's come in, and what Luke's doing has been fruitful. We're still shooting. We were shooting like 41% from 3, I think is where we were for most of the season. Tonight we shot 41 from 3. We hoisted up almost 40 of them things. We made 16 of them. They weren't far behind. They hoisted up 2 less, but they made 5 less. So we shot a better 3-point percentage from them. Now this is where I'm gonna start pointing things out for real. Look at, like, obviously we made all of our free throws, and that's great because notoriously we were a bad free throw shooting team. But look how many times we went to the line, and look how many times they went to the line. And yes, they have JaVale McGee down low. And yes, they have Anthony Davis year in, year out. Perennial, defensive player in the year, potential candidate. Yes. But we were going in the paint more than that. And they literally, more than 2 times the amount of times that we went to the line, they went to the line. More than 2 times. More than double. Assists, we had 2 more. Good job. We were moving the ball well. And this is with De'Aaron Fox gone. And we're going to talk a little bit about that towards the end as well. Rebounds, we out-rebounded them only by 2, but that was a big thing. We talked about last year we needed better defense and we needed better rebounds. Well, we've gotten better rebounds and we've gotten better defense just within these 11 games that we've played so far. Offensive rebounds, we tied them. That's fine. They had 11 steals, 4 more than us. We were giving the damn ball away. Giving the damn ball away. I don't know how many times Buddy Hield had a bonehead play where he literally just gave the damn ball up, or he just, why are you shooting threes over Anthony Davis? There's no answer to that. It's a rhetorical question. It's rhetoric. Lost Sheep, yo, what's up? I'm here to distract you. Hi, thank you, Lost Sheep. Thanks for coming in and bringing in some good vibes. Because your boy Kurt I'm not quite livid, but I am definitely pissed. Because we needed this win, man. We needed it bad. We're playing them, and we hung around in the game. We should have put them away. We can't play around with these guys. And then damn Celtics are coming, and it just don't get no easier for us. Yeah, boneheaded Buddy, exactly. So we just gave the damn ball away a few times, and of course Bron just ripped the ball away from Harrison Barnes after one inbound play and scored the damn ball, which was just ridiculous. We had no blocks, which is fine. They had 6. That's fine. As long as we were altering shots, we were playing better perimeter defense. In the paint, we were just getting taken advantage of, like facts. And I'm not even going to bring up Basketball Reference to look at point in the paint. I'm not going to go to NBA. I might go to NBA.com, actually. We might do that. But I'm going to try to keep this one short tonight. And then turnovers, we had 4 more than them. They had 13. We had 17. I said our sweet spot is in between 14 and 11. And we had too many, and that was because of some of those boneheaded plays I was talking about. It wasn't just Buddy with boneheaded plays. We made a few others, but Buddy had some really mindless plays tonight, and it was just ridiculous. And I don't want to say he had a bad game. He didn't have a bad game. It's just he was just mindless at times. So yeah. Lost Sheep, All Snap Leaks team said we aren't playing Spider-Man on PS4, so no scrubs here. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, no scrubs. Shout out to TLC. And we're not going to run into all that. We go ahead and we're going to run down stats. We'll just run down the stats. We're going to get all the housekeeping out the way because I'm going to rant a little bit at the end of this thing. I'm going to rant, and then we're going to close it out, and that's going to be that. I really wanted to play some NBA 2K tonight. I'm probably too pissed to do that. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. Maybe I get it all out, and maybe I'll run a game. We'll see, but chances are probably not. Febo! Oh, what's up, Febo? Febo, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed right now, bro. We're going to talk about it. We running it down right now. And shout out to my man Ramon Villalobos. Incredible artist for Marvel and DC. He's worked all over. Actually, hold up. Actually, 2 of his covers right here. One of them for indie comic The Siege that he did. The homie Justin Greenwood, who does Stumptown, the TV show and the comic book. And then this is another Ramon cover for his book, Border Town, that he had out through Vertical Comics under DC. So I just want to shout him out because he literally texted me and was like, dog, the fix is in. The league wants Celtics versus Lakers again. And he's a Warriors fan. He's a Stockton Kings fan because he lives in Stockton, right below Sacramento, not too far away. So he's a Stockton fan. A Stockton Kings fan. But his NBA team is the Golden State Warriors. We be talking mess back and forth all the time. We be talking mess about each other's shoes because he's a sneakerhead and I got a few pairs of kicks. But he's a Warriors fan. So Warriors got done in tonight. I was watching part of that game because I was watching both games. Warriors got done in tonight. So to have the Celtics just barely beat them, and then this happens to the Kings where the Lakers just barely beat the Kings, ridiculous. Anyway, let's run down these stats so I can rant at the end, and then we'll let it be. Did Barnes just choke on us? Barnes didn't choke on us, and I know that might be the narrative. He did slip, but he got fouled twice. Like the first time where he slipped, that was a foul. And then when he went up, you could say Anthony Davis got vertical, but let me give you 2 things. One, Anthony Davis wasn't all the way vertical. His arm did go forward. Okay. Y'all, this is not vertical. This is vertical. This is not vertical. Not only that, but Anthony Davis was in the restricted area. So there can be contact with full verticality, and that shouldn't be a foul. But when your arm goes over like this, that's a foul. Yeah, you went straight up, and yeah, you didn't jump towards him, but your arm can't go forward like that. That's a foul. This is not vertical. Your body has to go vertical. Your arms have to go vertical. He had one arm like this. This one was forward a little bit. I'll give this one the vertical, but this one went forward. That's not verticality. That's a foul. Whatever. Buddy Hill, 37 minutes, 21 points, 6 of 15. Not quite where I want him to be, but not too far off either. 6 of 14 from 3. That's where I want him to be. That's almost 50% from 3. One more would have been 50. 3 of 3 from the free throw. Again, Buddy doesn't get to the line enough. But the fix was in. They didn't get they wasn't helping us at all. Febo, 80 hit Barnes with his arm before his body. That's what I'm saying, Febo, exactly. And even before that, whoever was guarding him on the perimeter, that's what made Harrison Barnes slip. He had gotten fouled, but he was playing through because he wanted continuation, and he just, he was following the play that Luke drew up and he wanted the contact because the and one would have been game over. So it would have been 2 from the line, or okay, you didn't make the bucket, hit the first one from the line. Hit the second one from the line, try, and if not, we crash the boards. Maybe we get it back. Maybe we win, or at least we crash, he hits both of them and then it's overtime. So, and props to Luke Walton for that being the play, because we had a bunch of decoys on the court. Any of those dudes could have hit the 3. We went with Harrison Barnes to go to the rack. He's our strongest player that we got. Most physical, makes sense. Rashawn Holmes, 29 minutes, 17 points, 7 to 10 from field goal. Very good. 3 of 3 from 3, hit all his threes. 8 rebounds, just like Buddy had 8 rebounds. Buddy had 3 assists, 5 turnovers for Buddy, and that's what I meant by bonehead. 5 turnovers alone from Buddy. Very bad. 1 steal, 4 fouls. Holmes had 5 fouls. He almost fouled out. He was playing okay defense. He was doing the best he could. I mean, they literally have Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, and Dwight Howard. So they got tons of big bodies. We didn't. If we had bags, we would have fared better. But all we had was Holmes, Nemanja, and what's his name, Dwayne Dedmon. And I like Dwayne Dedmon a lot, but he just hasn't been playing great yet. I expect that to change within the next few weeks. So mark my words there. Nemanja Bjelica, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field goal, 3 of 4 from 3. He's playing fantastic for us. 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers though. That hurt us big time. 2 steals, thank goodness. 5 fouls for him too. So you can see the fouls and the Rashawn Holmes fouls. I'll kind of give those a little bit. Rashawn Holmes is known for fouling, but bro, 5 on Nemanja too. Come on, G. Harrison Barnes only had 9 points, 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and only 2 fouls. He played an efficient game. 2 more buckets would have been nice, even if they were 2s. If we could have had him do, 11, like 13, that would have helped us out. I mean, and then again, we win the game if that's the case. Corey Joseph, again, low on the scoring, 1 of 9 from field goal, so he's not a scorer. Didn't hit any of his threes. Did have 5 rebounds. Did have 5 assists. Only had 1 turnover. He's very responsible for the ball, and that's his role. You really only want Corey Joe. You don't want Corey Joe trying to shoot a bunch of jumpers. And he was penetrating and try to shoot little jumpers. You want Corey Joe hitting the little floater. You want Corey Joe, doing the little rondo sneakiness next to the basket, and you only want him doing that every now and then. And he should only be doing that when everybody else is hitting. So everybody else is hitting their shots. Defense is hugging their man. He got nothing but space in his isolation with the player, and he can outthink them and then get a bucket close to the rim. That's what you want Corey Joseph, or a little, pick and roll, and then he could do a floater. You don't want, like, anything else you start to ask Corey Joe besides facilitating and doing those things as far as scoring. You're asking him to play outside of yourself, and you're setting yourself up for failure. And maybe not full failure, but you're definitely setting yourself up for disappointment. I mean, literally half of his shots could have went to, Bogey or even Yogi Ferrell, and we would have been in a better place. But, he played it inside of himself. Again, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, only 2 fouls, 1 turnover. And he was playing solid defense. He really, really was. Bogdan Bogdanovic, this was our player of the game. He's my favorite player. There you go. Yeah, Febo, that foul on LeBron at the end. And what's funny is that he fouled Harrison Barnes because he went to push off, and Harrison wasn't close enough, so he grabbed his shoulder and he pushed. But but Harrison had his arm out. His arm wasn't inside. His arm was out though. It wasn't inside the body, but his arm was out. And Bron literally pulled his arm into his own body, and they called that a foul. Man, when that 2-minute report comes back, or that end of game report, and they start running down some of this stuff, because that happened, and that was only 5 seconds left on the shot clock after that. When they start running some of this stuff down, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I don't even want them to reverse any of these calls. Just stick by the calls, because if you reverse the damn calls and give me hope that we could have won that game, I'm gonna be livid. Bogdanovic, 18 points, 7 of 13 from the field, fantastic. 3 of 5 from 3, incredible. 1 of 1 from the free throw. Do you know how many times Bogdanovic penetrates the paint? I watched him get fouled at least 3 times, and they called nothing. And he was pissed one time. He could have been more fouls than that, but he was pissed. But you know what? That's part of the thing, though. We'll talk to the refs, but we don't get in the refs' ass. And they're like, look, we would rather hear it from y'all where we don't have to hear it that much than hear it from all these LA fans and have our lives threatened and got to be secretly taken out of the arena and all that other stuff. So they're like, y'all be damned. We're going to give it to the king. The league wants the Lakers versus the Celtics. Ramon said it. Ramon Villalobos text me and said it. And when he said it, I was like, bro, the revelation has hit me again. You're absolutely right, Ramon. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Rebounds, 3 from Bogey, 5 assists, fantastic facilitating, 3 turnovers. That's his limit. He reached his limit and he didn't go over. That's fine. I would have even given him 4, but he 3. That's fine. 2 steals, no blocks, 2 personal fouls, efficient game. Yogi Ferrell, unsung hero, man, came in 28 minutes, hit half of his shots, had 14 points, 6 of 12 from 3, 2 of 6 from 3. Not like, I'm not gonna call that bad, but it really been. One more would have been half. So if he could have just hit one more, there was one that literally went in and rimmed out, and it broke everybody's heart that was inside of the sports bar. He had a rebound, had 3 assists, which is fantastic. Only 1 turnover, so thank you, Yogi. Dwayne Dedmon played 15 minutes. He had 5 points, 2 or 4 from the field. He hit half of his threes. He's 1 or 2 from 3. I'm not, you know me, I don't be looking at plus minus too much. Plus minus just pisses me off. But he did have 5 rebounds. So thank you for Dwayne Dedmon coming in and and handling business in a major way. Harry Giles played. I didn't even see Harry play. He only played 2 minutes. I didn't even see it. But he did have 1 assist and he did have 1 steal. Again, his IQ with the assists and his long arms and those big hands for deflections. He just needs to stay healthy, and then we'll get what we can out of him. Wenyen Gabriel came in, played 4 minutes. He, part of me was like, why did he even play? I know why he played. We're down people, but part of me was like, why did he even play? Because when we put him in, he literally had to guard Braun for a minute. He's not gonna. Yeah, they may look like the same size, but the IQ and Braun's raw power, even though Wenyen Gabriel has a nice body, he didn't stand a chance. But I get it. We literally played Harrison Barnes 37 minutes, so we had to give him a break somewhere. And Trevor Ariza is hurt right now. He's got a groin injury, so we couldn't do much there. We were just down. And I'm willing to wager if we had lost sheep. All right, man. Yep. I'm gonna call it bed. Yep. LOL. I'm gonna call it not good for sure. Oh, I'm gonna call it bad or bed. You going to bed? Or you going to bed? I'm not sure. Barbecue chicken alert to you, my friend. And then I believe it's Daquan Jeffries came in, played a minute. He was +5 because he did nothing. Plus minus doesn't make any sense. He comes in and plays 1 minute. He does nothing. He literally does nothing, and he's a +5. Plus minus is stupid. Anyway, I'm just gonna show y'all Lakers. We ain't gonna talk about them too much. I'm just gonna show y'all Lakers. Braun had 29. He's 50 from the 3. Again, he doesn't shoot the 3 ball well. 2 of 7. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all see it. Anthony Davis, 35 minutes, 17 points. Didn't hit none of his threes. Hit most of his free throws. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 16 points. Hit 3 of his 5 threes. That's his bread and butter. Danny Green played abysmal. But that's Danny Green, though. Sometimes he's hot and sometimes he's cold. But he's always green. There you go. JaVale McGee only played 12 minutes the entire game. It didn't feel that way. It felt like he played more. Kyle Kuzma did a good job. 26 minutes, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Caruso, I really love Anthony Caruso. 28 minutes, 10 points. Yeah, Dwight Howard played more, and it's just the size, which they were smart for playing Dwight Howard more. He got 7 rebounds, and he was a big body, and he wore us down. Rondo played 18 minutes. He was terrible. He had 4 assists, but I mean, he was literally awful. And then Jared Dudley played 3 minutes, and that's that. Okay, that's out the way. All right, that's all out the way. Let's get back to it. Look. The fix is in, okay? Harrison Barnes got fouled twice on that last play. Granted, if we didn't turn the ball over the way that we did, and Buddy Hield didn't have a few boneheaded plays, and I think Nemanja had a few weird turnovers, if that didn't happen, this is a whole different game. But we're going to look at something that I said that we go back and look at, so let's go ahead and go back and look at that, and it is our infamous third quarter. So look, first quarter, we outscored them by 10. Second quarter, they outscored us by 9. Okay, so we went into the half with the lead. You know how Kings are notoriously horrible in the third quarter. Look, third quarter, what happened? We got outscored again. They went on like a 12-2 run. Like, I'm good with tit for tat and going back and forth, and if they better than us, they better than us. But bro, look, like it doesn't show right here, but they went on a 12-2 run. Does it show it in plays? If I go to plays? Does it show the runs? We could cycle through. I'm not going to take y'all through all of these, but just know it was bad. It was real bad. Let me just go back to the top though. Game. So you see that they outscored us by 4, but the run hurt us because basketball is a game of momentum, and if you lose momentum, you're probably going to lose the game. You at least going to lose the quarter. And you got to win quarter to quarter. You have to. Otherwise, it's no W for you. You go home with the L. You have to play quarter to quarter. All 48 minutes. Coach V, I'm hurt. I'm hurt too, fam. I'm hurt. Like, for real. And, oh, man. Yeah, man. I mean, LeBron scamming for points. That's what I'm saying. And the refs help him. How the hell are we supposed to win when it's 5 versus 8? Even 5 versus 6, because they got one ref on their corner, if not all 3. The league wants Lakers versus Celtics. And all these little teams, especially teams like us who's scraping at the top, us be damned. They're going to hit us with some asinine non-calls. They're going to call fouls on us that are ticky-tack. They're not calling on the other bigger team. And then we're going to take the L. All right, man. So anyway, they outscored us by 4 in the third. And that was pretty much the death of us. Because, yeah, we outscored them by 1 in the end. And, and we won 2 quarters. We only won 2 quarters of basketball. And it was the fourth and it was the fourth. And you would think, hey, those are the ones that you want to win. But, I'm telling you, you don't want to lose the third and go into the fourth quarter against a team like the Lakers, against a player like LeBron James, a player like Anthony Davis. You don't want to go into the quarter like that because these guys will feast. And at that point, you put the game in the ref's hands. And if you put the game in the ref's hands, you put the game in the Lakers' hands. You put the game in LeBron's hands, the Kings' hands. And that's what happened, man. It's as simple as that, seriously. I've been saying Harry V was a poor choice for a year now. Okay, now that's where I disagree. I don't believe Harrison Barnes is a poor choice. Now, I do believe he's not the best small forward in the league. He's not even top 5 best small forwards in the league. But the issue is we, like, other teams relied on him too much. And I know, Ramon, I know where you talking from, Coach V. I know. You're talking from that point because Harrison Barnes was on your team. And you saw what he did in the finals that year, how he didn't show up. So I get it. But y'all were way better than us. For us, Harrison Barnes was an upgrade because you know who we had as a small forward? 2 people that wasn't small forwards. We had Amon Shumpert. He's a shooting guard. He's not a small forward. He don't have the size. We had Shump and we had freaking Bogdanovich. So unfortunately for us, y'all was a way better team. Golden State's a way better team. Us, We ain't a better team. We were a worse team. So Harrison Barnes is an upgrade. But the problem is, the issue is yes, and he doesn't help his case in situations like this. But like I said, what can I say? I mean, the damn referees was calling it for the Lakers anyway. You know what I mean? The man can't win, you know. But it is what it is. You know, Harrison Barnes is not a guy that you rely on. Harrison Barnes can be a good player within a system. He was a good player within a system in Golden State. They upgraded to KD, let him walk. He went to Dallas. Dallas relied on him. And what's funny is his stats and everything got better, but Dallas wasn't a good team because Harrison Barnes can't be your first option. Harrison Barnes can't be your second option. You would hope that Harrison Barnes isn't your third option. But what you want Harrison Barnes to do is you want that long wingspan on defense. You want that strong body for rebounds on defense and offensive rebounds on offense. That's what you want. And then if you play small ball, you want him to be your power forward because he can go down there and he can bang. But if you're relying on Harrison Barnes, which that last play made it look like we did, we weren't relying on Harrison Barnes. It's just that we had decoys. You have Buddy Hield, who could shoot it. You have Bogey, who could shoot it. And they very conscious of what Bogey did to them last year with that step back three to ice the game and sack. So they thinking, oh, they're going to go to their shooters, to smother their shooters. And it was really smart to me to say, hey, who's our strongest player? Who can go to the hole, who could get fouled, and who could get the bucket? So I think Coach Luke Walton, and especially him coming from LA, knowing that team, he just coached them last year, I think it was a good play. But how the hell can something like that work when the referees are already ready to... They called a foul on Harrison Barnes on the other end because LeBron fouls him and pulls his hand into him and creates a foul. They call it. And then on the other end, Harrison Barnes gets the call. He gets fouled 2 times in the play, and they don't call it. This is our life, bro. Shump was a spirit of the scores. Shump was a spirit of the scores. Don't get me wrong. And I was hoping that we signed Shump again. And I'm happy that he just recently got signed to the Nets. But he was a spirit of the scores. And honestly, you know, like I said, if Trevor Ariza wasn't hurt with the groin injury and he played, he would have been a very big help. He would have took some of those minutes away from Harrison Barnes. Some of those twos, he would have hit some threes, and then we would have been good. But I loved Shump, but it's just that, like, Shump has to be a shooting guard, and he has to be a backup. He's not a small forward. He's too small. He's had so many injuries over the last 3 years. He didn't remember when we traded for him originally. He didn't even play for us because he was still injured, and he hadn't even played for Cleveland that much that year. So, you know, I loved Shump. I still love Shump to this day. He's a good dude. He's a stand-up dude. I miss the scores. It saddens me that nobody talks about the scores no more. It is kind of funny to me, though, that CSNBC, their talk show, it went from Kings Insider Podcast to Purple Talk. So Shump is still, the spirit of Shump is still here in Sacramento. We're still hella proud of Shump. But man, I miss the scores. I still got to go get me a score shirt to get one made. I miss Shump, man, but you know, it just was what it was. Let's see. They need to look at that and yeah, Lost Sheep. Hopefully they will, but we'll see. Braun with 29 points. How many steps he took a bunch of steps. Honestly, I would love this for the Kings to let LeBron earn those calls, put some strength on him. Right, exactly. That's what Harrison Barnes is supposed to do. Bogdan is an all-star shooting guard. Bogdan, bro, Bogey fam. Bogey's that man, dude. Hey, Curtis, friendly stream. You use the D word. My fault. I told y'all I was gonna get passionate. I thought I was gonna be using F words and S words a lot more, but you know. Let's see. The kids need to hear this in my opinion. Hey, there we go, Ramon. There we go. Let them know the kids need to hear this. Hey, y'all ever seen Eastbound and Down with Will Ferrell and as Ashley Schaefer, where what's his name, McKay's character was like, you know, someone's like, cover your eyes, son. You don't need to see this. And he's like, no, you let him see. You let that boy watch, and you let everybody watch what is transpiring here. That's how it feels. The kids need to see this. The kids need to know. I'm using the H word on my shirt. Hella proud. Block boy Bogey been schooling these dudes. Brought a tear to my eye, right? And you know that because you saw what he did against Draymond in that clutch game winner last season when he took him to the rack and see, Bogey got a ring. And the other thing people don't know, you know, people might say Bogey looked like his arms long. Bogey is a shooting guard with a 7-foot wingspan. So and he's smart IQ. So that's why he can go through, he can penetrate. And then when he penetrates high IQ, he can see what's collapsing. He can kick the ball out, or with them long arms, he can go up to the rack. And then he got handles. You saw him. He'll cook. You know what I'm saying? And with all that without traveling too. Don't recall Bogey schooling Draymond maybe a step too far. Don't. Hey, all right. See, look. Now you made me do it. See where
all right. Now see, this is Coach V is in the house, but Coach V about to get a little coaching real quick. Hold on, Bogdan. Yeah, we gonna put this in. You know what? Actually, we ain't even gonna do that. Hey, Coach V, look. We ain't even gonna do it like that. Check this out, bro. This is how we gonna do it. Watch this. I'm gonna do it. We gonna do it on. I'm gonna do it on stream for you. We gonna do it on stream. Don't bounce. Don't dip. Don't go nowhere. We gonna do it on stream. Hold up. All right. Here we go. Bogdanovich. Game winner. All right. And let's see. All right. So game winner. That's the one. Shook up the world. Yeah, that's the Lakers. Hold on. That's the Lakers. Versus the Warriors. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I got you, Coach V. I got you, bruh. Hey, hold up. I got you. As a matter of fact, we even gonna cut the music. We're gonna cut the music for this one. Ooh! See, they ain't got the sound on, but we good. Hey, let them run it back. Coach V, you watching? Curtis might be able to Google right now. Maybe ask Jeeves. Hey, who was guarding him? Look, all the way through too. Look, from the perimeter. Look, Coach V. Prince Curtis producing deep. You're wrong for that, bro. Them deep fakes, dog. Hey, I told you. Hey. That's a shallow reality. Ain't no deep fake. That's a shallow reality. So yeah, Draymond got taken to the rack, you know what I'm saying? By the Serbian assassin, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Prince, just you know what I'm saying, y'all know what time it is. Literally, what time is it? Your boy is a true Prince fan right there. Morris Day in the Time, Prince in the Time. Not only that, everybody else knows, but Coach V ain't pulled up in a minute. So this purple goes real deep. It goes deeper than, and I'm talking about yellow pages, like straight yellow pages, bro. Like this is original pressing from the 80s. The purple goes real deep, you know what I'm saying? You said Dreamcast graphics? I got the Dreamcast over here too. See, Coach V don't want to pull up to the spot. Cause see, if Coach V pull up to the spot, then Coach V got to come see me and some Dreamcast and the very first 2K. Coach V got to come see me. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Purple Prince Purple Thanos. Hey, Coach V, there you go. There goes the next commission. Coach V got the skills. That was Dreamcast levels graphics. Level up. Whatever, bro. You know what it is. Anyway, shout out to Coach V for pulling up. Coach V, if you want to do a Prince Thanos, there you go. You know what I'm saying? The commissions is going. So shout out to Prince V for pulling up. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to call him out too much, but you know what I'm saying? The homie is talented. You know what I'm saying? Check out his stuff. Here goes one of the covers that he did again for the Siege, along with the artwork from the homie Justin Greenwood of Stumptown. Here goes another one, Border Towns. Man, this cover is so ill. I love the coloring too. Did Brad do the colors for this one? If he did, Brad be killing it, bro. I swear. Oh, bro, you know the love is real. Come on. You know what it is. But anyway, your boy Skip got to move on. Stockton Kings, bro, Sacramento King. You know, hey, Stockton Kings is killing it right now, though. Hey, Stockton Kings is killing it. Stockton Kings over to G League. See, look, you see how he's slowly transitioning into a Kings fan. You see that? I just want to point that out. Matter of fact, mark my words. I got a prediction. By the end of the season, especially with all the injuries they had, I predict that Coach V will have attended a Kings game, and not a Kings versus Warriors, but a Kings game with me. That's my prediction. Coach V, no, I got the season ticks. Pull up. But yeah, I might have to come down there first. I might have to coerce him, by first going to a Stockton Kings game in order to get him to a Sacramento Kings game. But we're going to make it happen. Shout out to Febo, C-Dubs, whatever, bro. The covers look dope. Hey, real talk. Hey, I'm telling you, the man is talented. I mean, shoot. What the bad part about it is so much of the stuff that like I've gotten for him, people end up coming over my house and seeing it and digging it. And I end up being like, I just give it to them. I'm like, here, just take it, because I'm going to see him again soon, and I'm just going to get another print from him anyway. So here, y'all don't be going to cons. Y'all take this, you know what I mean? Because they love the sneakers. They love the kicks and the stylizations. I gave away my damn Black Panther one, too. I gave away my Black Panther Ramon Villalobos print because someone was digging it so hard, and I was like, look, you ain't going to go to no con. Here, just take it. But anyway... Let's see. LOL. People in Sacramento don't know how to drive. Trying to risk my life to watch Rashad Holmes. Yo, fam, take a Uber. Come on, dog. Get a Uber to Elk Grove, and I'll come pick you up, dog. I'll come pick you up. I'll bring the truck. We'll ride nice to the game. You know what I mean? I'll bring the truck. I'll bring the Jaguar SUV out. For you, I'll bring the Jaguar SUV out. We'll go to the game. We'll do it up. And the seats are nice too. The seats are nice this year. We went down to the lower level this year, so the seats are real nice. But yeah, man, get you an Uber to Elk Grove, dog. Get past 8 Mile. Get an Uber to Elk Grove. I'll come pick you up. Matter of fact, shoot, I'll get Leak. Leak picked up the sneaks from you. I'll get Leak. Luke doing Lyft. Leak will come get you, and then we'll roll out to the game, man. It'll be nice. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to see. You see, he went from a hell no when I saw him at the last convention to a we'll see now. You see how that goes? My prediction stands. Ramon V will be at a game with the boy. Coach V, he gonna be coaching. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But, Coach C gonna tell him how it really is. We hella proud. Thank you everybody for showing up. I'll get with y'all later. It's your boy Skip. Come on, Kings. Let's get it together. Peace.